Dreaming of a tropical escape in Bali? If you're an Indian traveler planning your first trip to this paradise, you're in the right place. This video will guide you step by step through the entire planning process. You essentially have two main options for your Bali visa. One is visa on arrival and the second one is e-visa. Both will be valid for 30 days and it can be extended once for another 30 days. So, a maximum stay of 60 days. For visa on arrival, you can get this directly when you land at Bali airport. You can head to the dedicated visa on arrival counter. However, we highly recommend e-visa or online visa. You can apply for the e-visa before your travel through the official Indonesia e-visa portal. We'll link it in the description. This saves you time and hassle at the airport, allowing for faster entry, sometimes even through e-gates. The cost is approximately IDR 500,000, around $35 or 2,700 to 3,000 rupees. Payment can be made via credit or debit card. If you want to extend your e-visa, you can do it online. For the traditional visa on arrival, you might need to visit an immigration office in Bali or use an agent. Now, regarding the documents, you will generally need Indian passport with at least 6 months validity, return or onward flight ticket, passport-size photograph, proof of accommodation in Bali, sufficient funds and electronic customs declaration. The last one is mandatory and must be filled online a maximum of 3 days before arrival. Now, let's talk about the application process. Visit the official e-visa portal, create an account, register with your email address. After that, fill out the application form, provide all your personal and travel details accurately, upload required documents and pay the visa fee. Once approved, you'll receive a confirmation via email. Download and print it. There are mainly 3 seasons in Bali. Dry season, April to October. This is the ideal weather, but also peak season, so everything will be little costly. Then you have shoulder seasons, March and November, fewer crowds, still good weather. Last is rainy season, November to March, lush greenery, can have heavy showers, but often short-lived. You have several direct or connecting flights from major Indian cities to Denpasar, Bali, like Chennai, Bangalore, Mumbai, Kolkata, New Delhi, Hyderabad, etc. Some popular airlines are Batik Air, Indigo, Vietjet, Singapore Airlines, Malaysia Airlines, Thai, etc. Here are some good tips. Book to 2-3 months advance for best fares. Use incognito mode for searching flight tickets. Compare prices across different platforms and consider layovers for potentially cheaper flights. There are a variety of options in Bali, from budget hostels and homestays to luxury resorts and villas. Some of the popular areas are Kuta, Legion, Seminyak, mainly famous for beaches, nightlife and shopping. Then comes Ubud, which is the cultural heart of Bali, famous for rice terraces, yoga and tranquility. Uluwatu is another great area to visit, famous for cliffside temples, surfing and stunning views. Canggu is famous for surfing, bohemian vibe and cafes. Before booking any accommodations, read reviews, check amenities like pool, Wi-Fi and consider location based on your itinerary. Scooters are the most popular and affordable option in Bali. However, it requires caution and an international driving permit. Another affordable option is Gojek or Grab. These are ride-hailing apps for bikes and cars, just like Ola and Uber in India. You can download these apps in your mobile before going to Bali. Apart from these, there are taxis and private drivers. But be aware of common scams, insist on meters or use official apps. Here, we can guide you about the famous places to visit in Bali, so you can make your own itinerary. Ubud is famous for sacred monkey forest, Teglalang rice terraces, Ubud Palace. art market and cooking classes. For beaches and water sports, you can visit Kuta, Seminyak and Kangu. Apart from these, you have temples like Tana Lot, Uluwatu Temple, Beske Temple, Ulun Danu Beratan, etc. If you love trekking, then you can go for Mount Batur Sunrise Trek. You can also go for day trips in Nusa Islands, which includes Nusa Penida and Nusa Lembongan. The cost of the trip depends on many things. An average estimate for a 5 to 7 day trip will cost 40,000 to 60,000 rupees for budget travel and 1 lakh plus for luxury travel per person. Bali is an incredible destination with something for everyone. With these tips, you're ready to embark on an unforgettable adventure.